All right, good afternoon, everybody. I'm here today to show you a demonstration of a cloud account that has been configured and secured using the infrastructure as code AWS baseline. So the items that I'm going to focus on today are how the baseline is deployed, a couple of the security services that are deployed with baseline, and the service catalog product portfolio that we set up. So with that being said, we'll jump right in. As an overview, the CCPO infrastructure as code AWS baseline deploys an SCCA multi-account architecture. The automation will create multiple accounts for logging, transit, and management services. And this process takes about 90 minutes, fully automated. So the infrastructure as code that is created with baseline is a combination of the cloud development kit from AWS and also CloudFormation templates. So the initial CloudFormation template that's deployed as part of the baseline is this compliant framework for federal DOD workloads. This is in an IL2 environment, but we do support GovCloud as well. So this template will deploy a step function state machine, which will create the AWS accounts that are required for the baseline. And then it'll deploy the automation into those accounts using the combination of code build and code pipeline services. So this is an example of one of the code pipelines that actually deploys the CloudFormation template assets to both the logging and central accounts. And then as a part of the baseline, we also deploy CloudFormation stack sets, which are deployed to not only the baseline accounts, but any tenant accounts where you would run your mission app workloads into. So any account that's added to the AWS organization will have one of these stack sets deployed. These stack sets deploy the baseline IAM roles, config rules, sets up security hub, sets up guard duty, any encryption keys or logging policies that are required as a part of our security baseline. With that, I'm going to jump into the core logging accounts. As you can see, I've pre-set up some of the accounts that are created. All right, so go into the CloudFormation. Just going to show you some of the CloudFormation assets that are deployed to this account. We have the logging init template, and this logging init template is a nested stack. So we have different CloudFormation templates that are deployed with that remove default networking, sets up guard duty, IAM groups, any logging assets, because all logs are eventually replicated to this logging account in the environment. A config stack that sets up config rules, CloudTrail, and Security Hub. I'm going to hop over to Security Hub in the login account. And as part of Security Hub, we set up both the AWS Foundations framework and the AWS CIS benchmarks. And so, it deploys 120 controls. It's currently satisfying 112 in this account. And Security Hub uses config rules to do its compliance checks. So each of these compliance statuses are deployed config rules that are being evaluated. I'm going to jump over to config, and I can show you an example of config rule. So in config, we have the compliant framework CloudTrail security trail enabled. I click on this. So this config rule is evaluated every 24 hours. It's going to check if there's at least one CloudTrail defined with the security best practices, last evaluation time shows you as well. So with these config rules, we've, as part of our AWS baseline, mapped the config rules deployed, both custom and managed, to the NIST 853 controls for quick accreditation and security assessment. So all of these config rules that are deployed as a part of this login account are aggregated findings to the central management account. So you should be able to see all of the config rule evaluations in the root account. With that, I'm going to jump over to our management services account, where we deploy a service catalog portfolio. Service catalog is a collection of different CloudFormation products that can be deployed to various accounts or shared with different organizations. So as a part of our AWS baseline, we create multiple different service catalog products. So in here, we've created DynamoDB, AppStream, SageMaker for MI AI workloads, ECS Fargate for container workloads, IoT Greengrass for any IoT services. So these are all pre-built templates that can be utilized by the mission partners to deploy secure workloads with very little work. So in order to deploy a workload, it's pretty straightforward. From the service catalog portfolio, you would just click on the product and click Launch Template. So, with that, want to thank you for listening in. If you have any questions about the AWS baseline or want to learn more, just feel free to reach out to us. Have a great day.